Hello everybody. We're gonna study today lesson 21, the word according to Humphrey. This is the title of the story. The title of the story. But before going into and inside the story, we'll start to explain some vocabulary and context. What are the vocabularies here in lesson 21? Okay, the target vocabulary. The target vocabulary here, number 1, appreciate. Appreciate. What is the meaning first of appreciate? Okay, let's read this sentence and this context, and you will get the meaning of this word. Many people highly value or appreciate their pets. Look at the picture. Okay, this girl is appreciating her pet. Appreciating means here to admire and value and love or like. This is the meaning of appreciate. For example, you should appreciate your parents. You should appreciate your teachers. Okay, you got it? Okay, let's move to the second one. Blaring. Blaring. Blaring means, okay, a loud and disturbing noise. Loud and disturbing noise. Like the loudspeakers. The loudspeakers, of course, blared across the street or the square. Or like here in number 2, if a dog barks at loud blaring noises, it should be trained not to do that. Blaring noises. Blaring. So blaring here means a loud and disturbing noise. Number 3, combination. Combination. Combination means mixture. Combination or combine means mix. Like in this example, people may feel a combination of love for and frustration with their pets. Combination of love. Mixture. Number 4, promptly. Promptly. Promptly means quickly or right away or immediately. Like in this example, if a dog needs to go out, it should be taken out promptly or right away. Right away here, the key word for the meaning promptly. Okay, the next one, introduce. Introduce means to present something. Introduce, to present something. Introduce to present someone. If you have a friend and I don't know him, you should introduce him to me. Or I'll ask you, please introduce your friend to me. The next one, nocturnal. Nocturnal here means active. Active during the night. Like what? Like pets. Pets are what? Are nocturnal. Means, do you know bats? This kind of bird or lives and move at night only. Or you can also be nocturnal. If you sleep all the day and wake up at night and start to watch the TV all night, okay, you are nocturnal. Okay, feats. Feats means difficult actions. difficult actions, like the movie heroes do what 2 feats in the movie. Do what feats, difficult actions, difficult in action movies. The next one, effort. Here effort is a hard work. A hard work. If you are running around the park every morning, but you do it in what? In effort to get fit. The next one, suggest, means here, if you suggest something, means to give an idea. Suggest going to the movies, to the park, to the mall. You suggest doing something. The last one, racket. Racket means to making a loud and pleasant sound or noise. To making a loud and pleasant sound or noise. These are the meanings of these target vocabulary. I hope you got it and understand it, and you can use it while you face it or meet it in the story. You got the meaning. Let's move to the story itself. First thing, this story is fantasy. Now the meaning of fantasy is a story with details that could not happen but seem real. Again, fantasy in another meaning is an imaginative story from imagination that may have unrealistic characters and events. Unrealistic characters and events. It's imaginative story. It's a fiction. It's called what? Fantasy. Okay. We have here also the theme of the story. What is the theme of the story? The theme in one sentence: families should spend more time doing things together. Again, what is this? The theme of the story: families should spend more time doing things together. Okay, not always on your mobile or tablet or watching TV. This is the main message or lesson or moral in this story. Okay, and here is also meet the author Peter G. Perney and the illustrator Terry Farrell Giddens. Okay, you got it. Let's move to the title of the story, The World According to Humphrey by Perry G. Perney. Okay, the first thing we see, essential question: how would your day differ without TV? So we can come up with something about the story, which is we have something, okay, talking or details about TV. Okay, like this hamster is covering his ears from what? Can you guess? Yes, from the what? The blaring noise or sound of the TV. Okay, all the time this family is watching TV. So how would your day differ without TV? Okay, we'll come up with the answer for this question from the story. Here, I think, is the answer of the question, the essential question. How would your life, okay, differ? Okay, number one, here we can frame the question by TV off, life on. If you turn off the TV, your life will be on. What the meaning of this? TV off, life on. Okay, I've told you the theme, the main idea or message of the story, that the family should spend more time doing things together, right? If they turn off the TV, this is the main theme here. Okay, let's think together. What would my day be or like if I turned off the TV? Okay, many things we will do, like these 5 fabulous things to do. Number 1, read a book. I don't have time for the TV, so I will figure out something, like reading a book, ride a bike, talk with a friend, or chat with them, play a game. Okay, create something, playing cards, eating popcorn with my family. Okay, so the goal of this poster is to make you appreciate the joys of activity while the TV is off. Not all the time you are watching the TV, neglecting all these 5 fabulous things to do or a fabulous activity. You don't have time to appreciate good things. Okay? Also, I'll ask you, how do you feel when the TV all the day off or is off? Okay, so I think you got the meaning of the story. Okay, I'll help you also read the summary of the story. So we'll come up with the summary of the story, which is, okay, like a friend wrote it. Humphrey is a hamster, okay, in Mrs. Crispin's class. So we come here to characters of who are the characters in this story. Number 1, Mrs. Crispin. She's a teacher in a class. Humphrey, the hamster. Mr. Thomas, family. Mrs. Thomas, AJ, okay, the hero here, her son, Toy, his brother, Dealey, his sister, and the baby. These are the characters. So Humphrey is a hamster in Mrs. Crispin's class. Each weekend, a different student in the class takes Humphrey home to care for him. Okay, it's like a reward or a gift from the teacher. One weekend, Humphrey goes home with AJ. AJ, of course, are the initial letters for Anthony James, his name. AJ Thomas, his family name. At AJ's house, Humphrey notices something important, that everyone talks louder than normal. He realizes this, that it's because the television is on constantly. All the time, the television is on. The only time Humphrey can't hear the TV is when the radio in the kitchen is blasting even louder. Their mother, AJ's mother, used to listen to the radio in the kitchen while she was cooking. Okay? Although Humphrey enjoys some TV, the noise begins to drive him crazy, to make him crazy. He fears that it will be the longest, noisiest weekend ever. Then Humphrey has an idea. What was it? He sneaks out of his cage and secretly unplugged the TV. This is the summary. And then they didn't figure out Tom's family, and they found some time or a rest to do some activities like playing cards, okay, playing football in the yard. They enjoyed very much their time without TV. And after Mr. Thomas figured out that the TV on purpose was unplugged, he kept it secret from his family or his sons and sisters and his children to make them or to give them time to feel themselves and to do activities. Okay, so we come here to the answer of the question. Okay, the first question: would your day be different without TV? When TV is off, life activities are on. I hope you got the meaning and the theme and the lesson in this story. I hope you good luck and goodbye.